a small wing, a half lash, glitter on the eyes, a very bright blush, and a cool toned lipstick. Thank me later.
Let's try out these Milk Makeup bronzer and blush sticks. So I had trouble opening this, which is why mine looks destroyed, and it's kind of very pigmented when I apply it. I don't know if that would be the case if you opened it normally and didn't tear it apart like an animal, but I really like this shade. And then I went in with the blush in the shade Swerve, and this was basically invisible on my skin, so I went in with the shade Flip instead, which was so much better, more pigmented, and I really like how glowy and natural these products are. I would recommend them.
Tonight I want a little context if you care to listen. I find myself in a shit position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over, done decision. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And I'm out on the town with a simple mission. In my little black dress and the shit is sitting. Just a heartbroken bitch, high heels, 6-inch in the back of the nightclub, sipping champagne. I don't trust any of these bitches I'm with in the back of the taxi, sniffing cocaine. Drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man who was on the same page. Back to the intro, back to the bar, to the Bentley, to the hotel, to my old way. 'Cause I don't wanna feel how I did.
So I realised there's a brand that I don't talk about nearly as much as I should that I absolutely love, and that's Say Beauty. I absolutely love their cream bronzer. As you guys can see, blends in like a dream. It's nice and glowy. They also have these blushes that build beautifully. You can either get a natural finish or you can build it up to be a really full coverage blush. As you guys can see, once again, nice and glowy finish. They also have lip products that I love. They've got this lip blur, which is like a matte satin finish. Then they've got these lip oils, which are so glossy and comfortable and not sticky. I'll leave the names to all of the products and shades I use.
Okay, so today we are contouring. This is a contour video for my dark skin girlies. Contour I'm using today is this Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. It's a cream bronzer in cool brown. Absolutely love it. I feel like it's perfect for my skin tone. Other shades that you could use if you're like the same complexion as me: the Fenty Beauty contour in Ebony, and also use the Milk contour in Spaced. That's what it looks like. And this is the Kat Von D contour in Pan Deep. Open it. This is what it looks like. Let's get into it. We want to start off by putting it on top of our cheekbone from the hairline down. Our goal is to lift the face and not bring it down, as we want our face to be lifted. We're going to blend our contour upwards because we want to lift our face, like so. And for the forehead, we're going to blend it into our hairline. Oh, our fake hairline. Bring upwards into the hairline. For nose contour, I'm just using this brown pencil, lining the sides of my nose. Then using this small brush, just going to blend it out. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to just do the rest of the work. And then we want to contour underneath the jawline. This will enhance the shadows and create a more defined jawline. Can you see the difference? Yeah. I hope this helped.
Y'all, so my crush finally liked my story. I've been trying to get this man attention for the longest, and guess what? He finally liked my story, y'all. Ah! So guess what I'm doing? I'm getting ready, and I'm finna, like, you know, try to get his attention again. I'm getting ready just so I can post on my story, just so I can thirst trap. And before you judge me in these comments, yes, everybody been a little delulu. Everybody been a little, you know, crazy one point of the time for a man. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. Because, girl, if y'all see this man, oh my God, he's worth it, honey. This the type of man you wouldn't want to fumble. This the type of man you take home to your parents. This the type of man you wake up out your sleep for and you cook at 3 o'clock in the morning for. Babe, you want white or wheat buns? White or wheat? Like, come on now. This is the type of man that you do not fumble. He is a God-fearing, intelligent, healthy, gym rat man. Like, I'm like, okay, he's a little out of my league. But you know what? I like that though, because you know what? That's gonna make me work on myself. And but before you say, you should be doing wanting to better yourself anyway, not because of a man. I want to do that anyway, but this is just giving me a little nudge, giving me a little push. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself for a man. And yes, he's my crush. So yeah, I'm gonna do everything I can to get his attention. Like, he's my motivation. Baby, I can be your motivation. And ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. But yes, y'all, he don't got no kids. He's like 30 something. He got a nice little job. Like, yes, he's that. He's definitely that. And guess what I'm finna do? Become that girl so I can attract him. Let me go get my man, y'all.
You have oily skin and you want your makeup to last all day, just keep watching. I got you. First things first, you need to be wearing a primer. I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I love this primer. It's affordable and it's super. For foundation, I like to use a super full coverage foundation. I'm going to go with my Estee Lauder and my Maybelline Super Stay. I'm going to mix these two together because this one's a little dark. To blend out my foundation, I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush and I'm going to use this NYX and just spray this on the brush. And always make sure you're blending your foundation down your neck. Concealer, I'm going to be using two concealers. I'm using my Sephora Best Skin Ever and my Huda Beauty. So first, I like to place this Sephora's concealer right under my eye like so. Then I'm going to go on with that Huda Beauty concealer and place that right underneath my eye. Concealer on my chin, my Cupid's bow. I'm going to take this brush and start blending out the concealer that I put on the bottom, which is the Sephora. And as you can see, we do look a little crazy. It's okay. I'm going to now blend out that Huda Beauty concealer. Now, to make sure that everything is blended into place, I'm going to just blend out that concealer with a beauty sponge. Now, to set my concealer all into place, I'm going to go with my One Size translucent powder and my powder puffs. These will be linked in my Amazon storefront. My chin, Cupid's bow, and under the eyes. You guys already know my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder is my favorite powder. So I'm just going to take this powder and just wipe away my setting powder. Let me just show you guys how good this powder is. Like, give me a second. Like, just look. Do y'all? When you use a lot of powders, your face is going to naturally look powdery. So to prevent that, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution spray. Y'all, this stuff is so good. And now I'm just going to drench my face in this. Whew. Now to bring this look all together, I'm going to go with my powder puff and my Fenty Soft Matte Powder Foundation. So I take my powder puff and my powder and I just dab it in there like this. Put this powder on my chin, under my eye, and hopefully you guys can see what I see. Like, it's giving filter. I used to set my face with like a setting spray, but I don't really do that anymore. So yeah, this is the final look. And I guarantee you, this makeup look will have your makeup lasting all day and all night long. Thank you later.
Ask and you shall receive. I'm traveling to Vegas today, so my makeup needs to last all day long because we're going to hit the ground running. But the first thing that I'm going to use is my e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer with the niacinamide. Next, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop like skin tint. I'm using the shade 21. I love this stuff. I used to use a different skin tint for my everyday makeup routine, but I've been using this one recently and it's honestly done wonders. I just blend it out with a brush and I just feel like the blurring effect and the match with my skin is just incredible. Like, it literally just looks like skin. I'm gonna be completely honest, like for my everyday makeup routine, I only use Fenty products for the most part, except for the primer. But next I'm going in with my concealer stick. This is in the shade Suede, but if you wanted to get it in the liquid format, it'd be in the shade 420 by Fenty Beauty. And I put it in like these areas, then on my nose, tip of my nose, above my lip, and a little bit on my chin. And I just blend that out with a brush. Next, I use the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Mocha Mommy, and I just take a brush and I put it on my eyelids just for like a little warmth on there, and then also in like this area of my cheekbones. Okay, next I take the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyling Cream Blush. I just put a little bit on my finger, and this is the shade Daiquiri Dip, and I just smile and put a little bit here and here. I typically don't really use blush on my like everyday, but like it's about to be summertime, so it might be really nice. But see, it just blends really nicely into the skin and it looks like a natural flush. Then I take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter setting powder. I just take a little bit on my brush and I just go like a little bit under my eyes. Like I don't really need much because it's like an everyday type of look, so it's gonna look very natural, but I just kind of do it to like mattify my makeup and like let it set a little bit. And then sometimes I'll take like this end of the brush because I have like a dual, and I'll go in like on the sides of my nose just to kind of give out like a little bit of a carving effect on it. I don't know, I feel like I look the same. So then I use this House Labs lip oil in the shade Primary. I honestly get compliments on this lip product like every day because I wear it every day. But yeah, and now I'm done. I might spin my face a little bit, but this is the everyday makeup routine. Bye.
We're gonna do some beginner-friendly one compact makeup that's only gonna take you 5 minutes to do. So this is the viral makeup you guys are always asking me about and how you do it, and I'm gonna show you that it can be done in like 5 minutes. Okay, I only have 3 minutes on the timer, but we're gonna go ahead and put this together and so that you can see how the makeup actually works. So I'm using the full coverage brush today. Remember that the brushes determine the coverage and they were made special for this type of makeup. You see how I'm putting it on and I'm not layering the product. The products have a specific place that they're supposed to go, and then you merge and bring the colors together. So the brightening shade, which was like the yellow one that goes under my eye, I put that on, and now you see I look a little ghostly, but this is where the contour goes. Everything's going to blend together. Just watch. So we're gonna go ahead and take the bigger side of this brush and take the contour, and we're going to go and just slide the contour on the face and brush it back. So it's like a tap and slide, just like this. Okay, just to go ahead and bring everything together and it doesn't turn into a muddy mess. Come above the hollow of the cheek right here on both sides, and then you're just gonna blend it out by tapping like this, and everything looks so good. So tell me what you think in the comments, and if you want to get matched, just say match and I will go ahead and get you the information that you need. Take a little bit of the contour on the nose right here, just like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and tap that out. So we're gonna tap it in place, then go into our blush and tap our blush on in place where it's supposed to go as well. So you see how everything's just like coming together. It looks good. I'm gonna grab our brush, multitasker brush, line the lips. So if you are in a hurry, literally, you're gonna do this. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna put you in my free makeup classes, and I'm gonna teach you how to do the makeup, and it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or not. We even have time to do a little bit of eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in and just pop this eyeshadow on my eyelid, like that. Grab the eyeshadow brush, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put this on like this. Okay, so the looks that you can get are like crazy, and you can start with the smaller palette because that's what I did in the beginning, and then you are good to go, and you can grow to the colors that you like, so you have everything in one spot. We even have time for bronzer, so let's go ahead and put on a little bit of bronzer to warm up the look, and then you can add your powder and you're done. Same match down below.
If you're looking for a step-by-step in-depth makeup tutorial, fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Right now, I'm just starting off with the brows, and y'all know I like my brows dramatic. I have thin, sparse brows, so I make my brows dramatic, and I'm doing it with the NYX brow pencil. And now I'm making her like strokes. And now what you want to do is take this paintbrush I got off Amazon and carve out your brows, meaning conceal your brows. And I like to do the little unibrow thing when connecting my concealer, just so my brows can be even. That's what helps me. Once you blend out your concealer and use it as an eyeshadow base, what I do is set it in place with some powder. Now we're going in with the Sticky Icky Icky Crack. This is some sticky crack. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And when I tell you this is the holy grail of all primers, honey, like you need this primer, especially in the fall time. And especially if you're a dry skin girly, you need this primer. Now this next product right here, this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. And when I tell y'all, honey, this is one of my favorite foundations. I have oily skin and it's soft matte and it gets me together. Now, Riri, I love you. Now, I got a problem because I ain't on the Fenty PR team yet. So, what's the problem? What's the problem? Riri, do you love me? I've been riding. And coming up next, what we got? See, we got another Fenty Beauty product. This is the Cheeks Out Crush on Cupid blush. Now, honey, look how pink and rosy my cheeks is. I like to blend it out with my fingers. I get more of a like natural effect. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. Now, Riri, you can't tell me I ain't standing on business for you because I'm promoting your products like it's the new album, honey. Like the new album just dropped. Now, come on, PR team. Come on with it. Like, let's get it together because some ain't right. Because I'm being left out on Bad and Bougie and I don't like that. So right now I'm just color correcting and blending out the Charlotte Tilbury concealer. Now, Charlotte, honey, I haven't forgot about you either. Where's my PR? Let's move on. So up next we have the Makeup by Mario concealer. We're going to use that to brighten and lift our under eyes and of course highlight the high points of our faces. And when I say high points, I mean the places that we usually highlight, which is the under eyes, the bridge of the nose, the chin, the forehead. That's what I mean. Like, you know, I just make up words sometimes. So what you want to do is pat the concealer in, not drag. You just want to like tap it and pat it in. And I'm using the concealer from off my chin and putting it on my Cupid's bow, you know, the top lip area. And I'm doing the same thing when blending out my nose. I'm dragging the excess concealer to my forehead. Why you didn't see me apply the concealer in those places? Because I knew I put enough to share it. So a little goes a long way, guys. And I just want you to know makeup is not a rush. It's not a race. It's a process. It's a marathon. So don't rush it. Like, take your time. Work in small layers, work in sections. Now you just see me set my face with the one size setting powder in the shade Honey. Now don't be alarmed with all this powder. I just use this much powder because I'm an oily person. Like, I have oily ass skin, so I have to use this much powder. Okay, so yeah, baby, that one size powder gonna have you looking smooth and filtered up, honey. Now we're hopping into nose contour. I like the nose contour with the powder over cream because I feel like powder is easy to fix. You can tone down powder. Cream, it ain't no going back. And if you thought I was going to give it to you all at once, nope, think again, go to part 2. Sorry, Miss Ma'ams.